Hello everyone, just a moment, it goes for the sound. Going to try to do something about the sound. Hello everyone, I think it's my moment. It goes for the sound. Okay. This one is out. Okay. I hope that everything is fine now. Please let me know in the comments if you are there. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the sound. I hope it's okay. What are we going to do today? We are going to do working a little bit further on this beautiful image from Mariola Budek, and we are working with Copics. It's an alcohol marker. It's a marker based on alcohol products, and we are not doing it the hard way. We are trying to do a little bit easy, so I just only use 3 pencils of 3 markers for this, and the numbers I have put down below, and also the Etsy shop from Mariola Budek from this image is also down in the description, so you can find it all there. So let's hope that if you want, that the link is okay, because it's the first time I tried this, so I hope that I can see later if it is okay, and if it's not, then I will change it, I hope. So we are not doing it very difficult. I am just only using 3 colors, and the colors that I'm going to use, I am a 50 girl. I know a lot of you are using the 02, 04 and that kind of numbers, but I am using always the E50s. I like a little bit the creamy color of the skin and not the pinkish color, so that's why I use this range. But I will use today E50, E51 and E21, and now I'm realizing that I have to refill a little bit, so I will do that first, and so maybe the people can come in, and just a little bit, because it's a lot of skin that we have to color, so it's nice if the marker is a little bit juicy. So what I am doing is I'm taking the pencil and I'm just going to refill from the big nib and let them flow to my point. So it's just a drip, and I wait till everything is way sucked in the nib. I want to apologize for my English. Sometimes the words is hard for me. I will do my best, but English is not my language, so sorry for that, but I'm trying. So about 20 drops, something about that, so it will be a little bit juicier than it was. Always keep both caps off your marker, so you don't get any exploding, because the pressure will not be there anymore. So always, I'm doing this already for many years like this, and I never have trouble with anything. I know some people get the nips out and then fill it, but I don't think it's really necessary. Okay. This is 21. So, if you are for the first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Thea. I'm a Dutch girl, woman. I am 56 years old and I love to color. What I'm doing is not that I say that you need to do it like that. It's a way you can do it like that. So I just love to color and I love to show you, and people who learn from it, that's fine. People who don't, that's fine too. So I'm going to zoom in a little so that you can see it better. I always start with my lightest color, and what I'm now doing is making the paper a little bit juicy. So if the paper is wet, it's easier for me and for you also, of course, to blend the colors together. So I'm just taking it by little parts. So I'm making now the skin color with the lightest color. Here in the end is for me the lightest color, so I don't do too much about the E50. I will, but I'll do it later. So I leave it like this, and maybe I will just a little bit, but I'm not concentrating on that right now, because I want to have that the lightest color, so I don't want to have many layers on it. I hope I'm not at my frame, not totally. I see I will push my image a little bit up and see if I'm in frame. You see, I leave the last bit a little bit white. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more because I see you don't see everything, and that will be a little bit. Oh, that was okay. Okay, so the paper is now a little bit wet, and I'm going, and I have put down my E50. I'm now taking my E51. Oh, wrong side. My E51, and I will make a little bit of shadow. We always put the shadow on the side of something what's on there, like this hairpiece. That makes here where I'm putting it now, makes the shadow. So as you see, and I'm only concentrate on this side. Yes, I will take my E50 and I will go over on the middle, the line from the light and the dark. Oh, sorry, I have to find my words in English, so it's so hard for me, but I want to try it, so please be kind. So the lightest color and the darkest color, they become here a line, and now I'm trying with the lightest color, I'm trying to get away the line and blend everything nicely to the lighter color, and you see that the line will disappear. Okay, my E51. I will make it here a little bit darker, because this will also be the shadow, and here this piece of the arm will have a shadow too. And don't worry if it isn't nice on this moment, because we are putting there another color. Now we are going to blend and try to make the line go away. And it works. When the paper is wet, it's easy to do. And the paper that I'm using on this piece right now is this one. It's a Nina Classic Grass Card, and it's 260 GMS. It's A4 paper, and there are 16 sheets in a pack, and it's from Craft's Companion, and it's good for all kinds of alcohol-based pens. Yeah, so I hope you have something about this. Okay, so the lines are gone, so we will work with a little bit darker color, and I'm taking this time the E21. I'm not always taking the same colors, it's just a little bit depending on what I'm trying to color and what I'm trying to show people or teach people. It depends, but for now we are not going to do it very hard. It's just an easy way. So it was the E21. Now I'm taking the E51 and I will blend this. So I'm not going totally to besides her hair. No, I'm just going try to get the line out of the paper. And now I'm trying to blend everything nicely together. I'm taking the E50 and we are making the line here a little bit nicer. Okay, I'm taking the E21 again, we're making it here a little bit darker. Okay, the E51. Just on the line. And the E50. Keep in mind that when the paper is drying, that the colors will be a little bit lighter. And you see, I'm still keeping this not colored, to keep it as light as possible, because it gets some E50 but only one layer, and now I'm putting so many layers on it, so I'm now trying to make everything smooth and nice and okay. Now I'm seeing not in frame again. Okay, so I start again with my E21 and putting there again the darkest color in as the shadow. And when you are doing it again and again, it makes it a lot easier to blend, and it don't take much effort anymore, because it's just touch it slightly and it will blend beautiful. E50. And now this is my last layer, so now I'm taking everything with me. So there will be a little bit of color, but not that much. So it just has the lightest color. Okay, and now here we are taking a little bit more of E21. It's always hard for me to start in English because it's not my language, so it's always finding my words, and when I'm a few minutes talking it, then it will be okay. I'm not saying that's perfect because it's not, but yeah, I'm trying. I hope that you think it's okay. So, and you will see that because it's only one layer, it keeps it nice light. Okay. You see, so you will have a nice shadow here on her shoulder, underarm, who is stuck behind her body, and here is a little bit darker because there her hair is making the shadow over there. And it's also a little bit here, but I don't have too much. I have more here, and that makes it pop everything. It gives more shape and body to her body. I hope you understand that. Okay, now we are going to do this side. I'm taking it by parts. We are starting with her face, so, and her neck. Then I put her arm here, then her arm here, and then we do the last part of her body. Okay, but I'm doing the same thing as here. So I start with my lightest color to make the paper wet. I want my paper wet because then it's the blending much easier. I'm taking also her neck right now in one go. So. Then I am taking the 51 and we are going to make it a little bit darker just against her hairline. And her neck also against her hairline. Her neck is almost dark, everything is almost dark because her face will create shadow and her hair will create shadow, so she don't have much light colors. Okay, I put some shadow in it. Now I'm taking my lightest color and making the line go away. I'm going to take my E21 to make the darker shadow, not shadow. Like this. Then I'm an E21, E51. Then make the line disappear again. my E50 to make everything nice and smooth. Taking my darkest color again, because my darkest color must be dark, because I really want a shadow. It's all about the contrast in her face, or whatever you are coloring, it's all about contrast. If you don't have enough contrast, then it don't speak. It's a flat image and not an image with a lot of depth in it. So try to remember, you always have to make the shadows. And it is really an easy way, guys. It's not hard. It's just 3 pencils. And you can see this is already a little bit drying, and it will be lighter from color than her face. Okay. I'm making her arm with E50. And I'm taking my E51 and if you want you can use the other colors here, the E0 and 00 and the 2 and the 4. It depends on what you like. I'm liking this kind of color. I like the girl either. So I'm making now with my E21 darker color, the shadow against her arm, because this arm made the shadow on this arm, so it will be on her, on that side of the arm. And now I'm trying to get the lines away with E51, and I'm doing the last thing with my E50, and I'm going over it until the end. So okay, taking my E21 because my shadows must be there for the contrast. But now the paper is so wet, so you just slightly touch the paper and then the lines will disappear. Okay, you can see. I will go zooming out a little because her body out is a little bit bigger, so you can see everything. I'm taking my E50 again. And I'm just coloring the whole arm, except this side. This side I will leave alone for now. So now I'm trying to make the paper wet. And it's a big piece, so it's not easy. Okay, make it like this against her hair, so okay. I'm taking my E51 and make a little bit to the front of her arm, not too far. And don't worry if it's not smooth after the first layer or first 2 layers. It will be after we put a few layers over each other. So about well, a little bit more than half of her arm will be in this color. Yes. Then we take our E21 and this will be a little bit smaller than the E51. You see, it will all be I don't know how you call it, little lines, but it will disappear. Now I have my 51 and I will be making the lines blend nicely. As you can see. Coming nicely at the shoulder here. Take your time, don't make any fast decisions, just take your time. Okay, then we taking the E50 and we do the same thing, only on the last part of her arm. I'm taking it a little bit now with this color, the last part of her arm, so it is not white anymore, it's just very light of this color. I'm going over it, everything, I just blend with this color. Like you see. Okay, so we're making the shadow a little bit stronger, just a little bit, easy on, and it will blend easy too. just like this. Okay, E51. You always have to make those 3 steps to get a nice blending. And it's all about the paper, the right paper, and keeping it wet. It's important because how wetter the paper is, how easier the blending. And now the 50 E50, and then we are going slightly over the last part. I'm barely touching the paper, just making a very light color. And you see, it is from dark to light. Okay, now the last part. I can't see how long I am already on the stream. Oh yeah. Okay, just 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, we're making this lighter again. Just make it juicy or the paper wet. So I've put the color numbers in the description below, so you always can find it, which one I'm using. But I have said it many times today, so I don't think you will forget. So now all the lightest color. Then I'm taking my 51 and start with my shadows. I'm now going over for a few times, so this will be wet again because we was finished there with our first part. Okay, now I'm trying to get this a little bit lighter, so not so light as it is now, but a little bit. I'm taking over with my E50. I'm taking my E21 and make darker shadows. just here, and it goes down to her dress. Oh. So you see, it's not difficult. It's this 3-color skin color ring. So I think it's easy to do for everybody who loves the color and who have those colors. It's not easy. It's not hard to do. It's just, it's a big piece. At least for me, it's A4. So that is what, it's a little bit harder, because you have to try everything smooth, getting smooth. So that's a little bit the hard part of it, but yeah. When your paper is wet and keeping wet, it will come. So don't go to the toilet. Don't go when you do groceries. Just coloring the piece that you are started. You see, with one stroke besides the other color, and it's already nice and smooth. That's what I like about the Copics. It's such a great product. Now I'm just putting so here and there some extra color, extra shadow to just make it pop more. Just want to have a little bit here again. To make this a little bit more. And keep on playing until you are happy with it. But keep in mind that your contrast is important. How more contrast, just how more it is alive. I'm going too far with my 51. So going back to my E50 to make it a little bit lighter again. And see how nice it is. So how easy it is. Only 3 colors and you have a beautiful skin, from light to dark, of dark to light. So I hope that you are going to try this also, and let me know if you want in the comments below if you want to see her dress or her flowers colored in also, or maybe you think it will be enough and next time I will do something else. Okay, so yeah, I will say goodbye again. Thank you for watching, and do you like this video, please give a thumbs up because it really helps to make this channel grow. If you don't like it, yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe next time I show you something what you like. And everybody has something else in their drawers, so next time I will do something else. Or maybe if there are people who wants to see this coloring more, then I will come back with this one first to finish this one. Okay, well, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Goodbye.